kind of died, unfortunately. People still like to play it, though. But it's not really a thing. Oh, Vel, I just don't own one. Omniscience is pretty pricey. That's a great question, though. It's about 22 tickets on Moto. There's a lot of people playing it still. Even though the legacy events don't really exist like they used to. Blue eye controls on the uptick. Well, I'm just glad I finally understand what Full Metal was trying to say. I don't agree with him that that's a likely situation, though. That's okay. We're allowed to disagree. I can't really see myself ever wanting to footstep the Iona. Can we trim Serum Visions? I feel like it's just such a poor cantrip. I don't really like it. Maybe we were supposed to trim the Visions and run a bunch of Inquisitions? Kind of like doing that. Maybe that's wrong, but... maybe this is better. I don't know. Maybe that's better. Run a Visagia? If I owned one, I might. In a mana base somewhere. Even though it had 2 printings on Moto, you're looking at $6, $7 card. But no, it's been fun, guys. I'm gonna peace out. I wanted to post this. Let's pile everything. I wanted to post it. So, I guess we're going with only 8 reanimate spells now. Is that really correct? I think he meant footstep the Iona if I drew Hexmage and Ormancers. That's so much mana, Kool-Aid. So you're claiming, now you're saying I have 9 mana? You're saying I have 9 mana to footstep for 3, and then pay another 6 for Lost Ormancers and Hexmage. Is that what he was saying, Kool-Aid? Because that's even more mana. That's not 6 mana, that's 9 mana. Casting Footsteps and then Lost Ormancer and Hexmage, that's 9 mana. I don't think we're ever going to get to 9 mana on this much land. I don't even know if there are actually 9 lands. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we had exactly every single land in the deck, we could do that, theoretically. If we had exactly the watery, the swamp, the plains, the fountain. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 islands, a fountain, 3 Darkslick, a plains, a swamp, and a watery. Yeah, I'll see you, Bell. Bell. It's been fun. Pretty sure Full Metal meant that. Well, at least we know what he meant. At least we know what he meant. It's a lot of fatties, but maybe you need that many. That can't be right. That can't be right. That's way too many. This can't be right. This package here cannot be right. There's no way. That's so many targets, and there's only 8 reanimates. There's no way that's right. There's no way that's right. It should be more of a 1-to-1 ratio. How often do I stream? 2-3 times a week. Although it's been a little less, admittedly, recently due to school, college. But I try to stream as much as I can. So let's go bare bones again. I wasn't running the Titan, and I wasn't running the Ashen Rider. Is a 9-to-8 ratio acceptable? I mean, Blood Baron technically doesn't even count. I would say he's more in this sector. What do I gain if I cut the Sundering and the Ashen? These are pretty specific. These are more generalized answers. Yeah, see full metal. I don't think we have room for all that. It should be a more like 1-to-1 ratio. Freezes up for 2 spots. I mean, I really shouldn't be running only 18 land, right? There's no way that's right. It's not a Gemstone Cavern deck, Christian. No offense. Gemstone's better in our last Reanimator build. For sure. 2 slots. Okay. I mean, I might be okay with some number of gifts ungiven just in light of being able to set up a burial rites. I just want to make sure we go off. Yeah, I mean, that's my concern now, is are we going to go off with this build? Probably not. We need more consistency. I don't think 1 to 2 gifts is wrong, actually. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be the 19th land instead of the gifts. It might need to be the 19th land. I think it's supposed to be the 19th land. So we got deltas, floodeds. Could run 1 more marsh flats. I think it's supposed to be another land. I'm watching from a potato. I run 1 more land. I think that's correct. I think I wasn't running enough land. We'll test the singleton gifts. See if that increases the consistency. That way it's slightly more. I mean, Blood Baron, you could reanimate, but it's not. You're better off. So technically it's like a 9-to-9, but it's more like this. Just think of gifts as Unburial Rites number 5, I suppose. Alright. I'm beating this to hell. I'm really excited that we had the deck, though. Thanks to everybody who donated and those who donated to the charity. Gosh, I didn't even check to see if you guys had. New mistake. Hopefully you guys at least got interested in it and we're looking into the charity. We've been working on this for a while, though. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What? Wow. Oh, I can't even thank them because they were anonymous, but I want to, but can't. Well, thank you, whoever that was. Whoever that was anonymous, whomever was that anonymous donor, thank you so much for giving to the Children's Miracle Hospital Foundation. You guys are awesome. Excuse me, Children's Miracle Hospital Network. You are awesome. Whoever you are. Whoever you are, that is awesome. I don't see a dime. I don't see any of that. That all goes to the hospital. That all goes to the charity. That is so exciting. That is so exciting, guys. We're almost there. The stream is almost there to our ambitious $200 goal for the charity. I'm ecstatic. I can definitely... I can sleep now. Mission accomplished. I can sleep. We did it. We did it. Yeah, footsteps and unburial rites as the reanimators. As the reanimate spells, yes. And then the sideboard plan is we're going to sideboard into Mentor. So probably you actually just side out the Hulk package. Probably. We're going to do a lot of sideboarding. Like heavy sideboarding, I think is what's going to happen with this particular deck. Because I think the first thing that comes out is the Hex Mage. I think this whole package comes out to start with. And then you start taking out Footsteps as well. That is super heavy sideboarding. I don't know if I can justify that. I think you have to keep in some Footsteps, because you could just Footsteps at Grizzlebrand and draw a bunch of cards in certain matchups. I think you have to leave some of these in. But for certainly you're going to consider bringing in the Mentors. You must transform. I think the deck is just too fragile against certain... I mean, some opponents you can get away with staying combo. But I think some opponents are going to want to swap into the Monasteries. A lot of decks... Spell Skites will apply to. And then the next thing that's cool is probably maybe, I don't know, Torpor Orb, or maybe you bring in Slaughter Pact, or maybe you bring in Surgical, or what have you. If they're burn, you know, you can even, you're gonna side out the Footsteps as well, because you can't, the Footsteps wouldn't really work against the burn player, because you're not gonna be drawing off of Grizzle. So against burn, I'm gonna go Timely, Celestial Purge, Celestial. So this is probably how I board against burn. Maybe leave in maybe you leave in the Hex Mage. I don't know. It's a first striker. That can't be good. You can't really bring in any of these against burn though. I guess maybe I bring in the 2/1 first striker. Or leave it in. Let's think of another matchup. Okay, we're up against Scape Shift. Okay, we're up against Scape Shift. I would leave in the Footsteps, Grizzlebrand draw potential. And I'm going to cut these 7. We're going to bring in Surgical. They're a Snapcaster Mage deck. Torpor Orb, and maybe some number of Timely Reinforcements, as many as we can fit. Maybe cut 1 Footsteps and bring in both Timelies, because they usually board into creatures, right? Spellskite doesn't really give them too much hell. And then once we see how they sideboard, maybe we'll determine whether or not Purge is correct. We'll have to do some pretty heavy sideboarding. I mean, near a lot of different matches, we're going to transform into a Monastery deck, and that's where the Dispels and Inquisitions and Thought Seizes and Ataxian Probes are really going to shine when you transpose, transform, transition. So excited, guys! It's just awesome. People giving to the charity. I love that, you know, I may not be able to figure out ways to get you guys to put money into me and to the stream, but I have found ways for you guys to put money into good causes like the charity, so couldn't be happier. I'm not too worried about me, I'll be okay. I mean, come on, you guys gotta get excited about that.